everybody. Welcome to our brand new Facebook Live activity series. We're going to kick things off with the Verandah Resort and Spa. All right, so just a brief overview of the Verandah Resort and Spa. It is our all-inclusive property in Antigua, one of them. It is also one of our family-friendly properties.
Yep, family-friendly, all-inclusive, and very authentic Caribbean feel.
Yes.
Which is like most of our resorts.
Yeah, it's actually built into the hillside, which is
Yes.
really part of the authentic feel is, it's not really one of those standardized, run-of-the-mill type of all-inclusives that you see so often.
Yeah.
And this is just an overview of Antigua, where the Verandah Resort and Spa is located on the island, as well as some of the exciting places and things to do that are off of the property.
Yes.
But today we're going to be talking about mostly things to do on property that are included in the price of the all-inclusive.
Yeah, it's all about the activities.
Some of the things to do,
yes, of course,
is relaxing.
Of course.
So some of the places you can do that is at the Rasta Beach. We have two beaches. This is the one that has the Wadadley Snack Shack, as well as the Rasta Bar, which is so much fun. It's right on the beach. You can get anything from cocktails to beer to
an awesome burger.
Yes,
which is pretty good.
Yeah, I actually like the kebabs, the chicken kebabs that they have there.
I haven't had really those, but I've had the burger, which is pretty good.
Yes, very, very good.
Pretty good.
And as you can see in this photo, the dock here also has the Calypso Cat, which you can board it right there from our on-site dock, and it's one of the tours and excursions that I highly recommend. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
That brings us to our other beach.
This is Lovers Beach. So this is our I consider this like main beach because this is where most of the activities, water sports based activities, they're located on the Lovers Beach.
Yes, and this is also where we have the Lazy Pelican bar, which is all non-alcoholic drinks.
Yep.
So perfect for the kiddos to get like their mocktails and stuff like that. The kids love it.
Yep.
So,
and you see the water hammocks. Those are very popular.
Yes. So that brings us to our water sports. Water hammocks is one of them. We also have the kayaks and the Hobie Cat catamarans, which you can take out at your leisure. You just have to sign a quick waiver with the water sports team. We also have water sports team members on site and ready to help you if you've never sailed on a Hobie Cat or done a kayak. Yep. We also have races, which is super fun for some of the competitive people out there.
Yeah, and you'd be surprised. There will be some guests who are all about sailing, and it's their thing to do, and depending on the activity they can get competitive. It's like kind of want to show off, like, I can sail.
And that brings us to our pools. We actually have I believe five different pools.
On
the property at Verandah. This is the main pool, which is obviously probably one of the most active. This is where we have like aqua size,
aqua aerobic. So definitely, if you want to get fit, I think it starts at 10 a.m. and it's about an hour. So that's a good workout there, And it's for all. You could be a younger, older, in between, but it's fun to do. It's at 10 a.m. in the morning.
And the kiddos absolutely love the fountain in the center.
Yeah.
That brings us to our adults only pool. So as the main pool is mainly for the kiddos, you do have an adults oasis, which is beautiful waterfall. Very, very kind of set back on the property, very serene and relaxing.
Yeah, it's very relaxing. Yeah, especially that little waterfall going. It's just very relaxing.
I actually like to go behind the waterfall. There's kind of like a little space where you can go behind it, and it's just very relaxing. You can almost hide back there.
Yeah.
All right, our Rasta Beach pool, as you can probably guess from the title, it is located on the Rasta Beach. This is our newest pool addition to the property. And it has that shelf right there, the Baja shelf, where the in-water loungers are. And
they're very popular.
Very.
It's, put your drink, just relax on the lounger, have beautiful views.
And it's a great spot for families who, if you prefer the pool and your kids or other members of your family prefer the beach, you're pretty much still in the same vicinity of each other. And the splash pool for the kiddos. As well as the main pool, there is an additional splash pool for some of the younger kids. This is also by the kids club. Yep. It's just really a wading pool. There's not really any deep areas.
And I believe the Verandah is the only resort that has the splash pool.
Yes.
The Tranquility Body and Soul Spa. I actually did a spa treatment there with my mom last December. It's a beautiful spa. They actually have an outdoor area as well if you wanted to have your massage done on the outside, but there's also the treatment rooms that are inside as well.
Yeah, the open air treatment rooms are very, very nice. They also have a full service nail salon and
yes.
beauty salon.
Yep.
So if you wanted to book that is at an additional cost. But you can go there and they have the QR code to scan. So it's very easy, mobile friendly to download all of the treatments that are available to you and the incurring costs.
Yep.
All right. We also have a sauna.
If you want to sweat your alcohol out, I guess.
I mean, that's one way to do it.
That's what we say, especially on a cruise. You're like, oh, the sauna. Okay, let's just sweat it out. But anyways, the sauna, if you are into just the heat, we have a sauna. There's a sauna there as well.
There's usually enough heat on the island itself, but you know.
Yes.
All right. Our morning stretch class is very, very popular. We do it all over the place. We can do it on the beach. Sometimes we do it in the courtyard. So it really depends on the time that you're there. But the activity schedule that you receive, we post it daily so you can see what days and times that we offer it. I believe it's normally around 9 a.m.
Yeah. And then a fitness center, if you want to keep burning some calories, the fitness center is really nice as well.
We have an 18-hole mini golf.
Yeah, it's the only resort that has a mini golf. I did that with my husband and daughter. It was so much fun. And it's open all day and in evening as well until about 11 o'clock.
Okay, so
because it's lit as well. So if you wanted to do some night mini golf, it's lit and you can do it during the course of the day.
And I believe that the equipment that you need is all right there. So
Everything
you don't
is
need
there.
to ask anybody, and you can just go at your leisure and play. It is or it is not additional. I'm sorry.
It's included.
It is an included activity. We also have beach volleyball, which is, I mean, I love playing.
I used to play volleyball. But
did you?
Yes, I did. I played with a team in Antigua and also on the national team. I'm not the tallest, but I was really good on defense. But I don't play much more just because of my knees. But beach volleyball, it's right there if you're clients. I've actually gotten asked a question, is there beach volleyball at the Veranda? And I said yes. So there you have it.
Yes. And again, this will be on the activity schedule posted daily. So if you don't have enough people that you decided to come with, make new friends, play beach volleyball.
Plus there's an activities team that will join in and play with you, or they'll organize teams for you.
Yeah. Awesome. That brings us to what I used to do. I used to play tennis. So long time ago, feels like a lifetime ago, but yes, I did play tennis. And we have 2 tennis courts on the property. This one, I do believe that you need to ask for the equipment.
Yes.
But it is included, so you don't have to pay any additional cost there. And you can use it any time of day. It is lighted at night as well.
It is also lit at night.
And the games pavilion is a ton of fun.
Your favorite.
Also a pool player,
yes,
billiards.
She is.
So that is always where I go to on my time off if I'm not, lounging on a beach chair somewhere. But they also have a shuffleboard and the ping pong. Thank you. A little bit past this is actually where the adult pool is. So like I said, it is kind of very set back and secluded. It's very nice. All right.
And here's the kids club. So a kids club attached to the splash pad. So we have our nice little swing, our nice and there's an actual room inside where they'll do activities with the smaller kids. Like crafting and etc.
Yeah, they do crafting. The kids, I always see them playing on this cool SS Verandah ship.
Yes.
And they do cinema there as well. At night, I see them set up the projector, and the kids love it. It's really a fun time for them. Cooking classes.
Yes.
Something that I'm not very good at. My husband will tell you, but I try.
Some people are just good at some things.
I'm good at eating the cooking.
Yes.
So
the chef tells you exactly what to do. They have everything set up, and it's pretty cool. I saw this during Christmas break when I was there, and they were doing some traditional Antiguan items that they make for Christmas, and it was pretty fun as well. And sometimes the different drinks that they make as well around Christmas time. So the cooking classes are actually fun.
When I was there, which is actually when this picture is from, they were making like a crab cake. Oh my God, it was so good. You get to taste it also. So not only do you learn how to make it, you get to have a little taste
Yeah,
test.
and what I love about the veranda and the cooking classes as well is that you have a lot of the local fare, local cuisine
Yes.
offered. You can have it during breakfast. You'll see some certain things called fungi and salt fish, or you'll see dukana, depending. Those are all local cuisine. And for some of the cooking classes, they'll give you a demonstration on how to make it, or even a coal pot. It's made out of clay, where you can cook your items on this pot. It's a clay pot with coals, and you put your pot on top.
Interesting.
And that's how how I grew up. If you didn't have like a full blown stove, your coal pot was always like your backup. If let's say you didn't have
Sounds
gas.
like a crock pot.
yes, but it's made out of clay, very authentic. So I just wanted to give a little spiel on cooking
Awesome.
classes.
That brings us to Sip and Paint, which is fairly new to the Verandah Resort and Spa,
Yes.
but it is a lot of fun. You just sign up in the morning.
Yep, with guest
and,
services.
And it's held right by the main bar. So I mean, you can't get much closer to
Exactly.
your alcohol than that.
Yes.
And it doesn't have to be wine.
Yeah, it does not have to be wine. It can be juices. It can be bubbly water.
Yeah,
you know,
whatever you want.
Yes.
All right. Our garden tours are always very popular too.
Yes.
These are held in the morning typically, but we actually have our own on-site garden too.
Yes, we
where
do.
we grow some of our vegetables.
Yes, vegetables or the plants that you see, because our owner, he actually started out in the business as a landscaper.
Yes.
He moved from California and went to the BVI and started doing landscaping.
Yeah.
So it's landscaping is our owner. That's his baby.
Yes.
Yes.
And who doesn't go to a resort and want to see beautiful greenery and such like that? So we take great pride in the gardens and the appeal.
You want to feel like you're really in the Caribbean, very authentic with the trees and the palms.
Yes, absolutely. All right. The manager's cocktail party is really fun. It's held at the main bar, usually weekly, and you get to meet the actual general manager and some of the staff at the resort. And it's really a great time to mingle, social gathering, make new friends.
Yes, make new friends, meet the GM.
Yeah.
That's good that you can go and the GM comes out and you can mingle and he'll ask some questions.
Speaking of getting the party started, our street parties are a ton of fun. Yeah. Luckily, they start a little early, so it's good for me.
Yes.
But the authentic Caribbean food, the Antiguan cuisine there is amazing. They set up different stations. So when I was there most recently, they had a barbecue station, they had a fish station. They also have the salad bar. I'm forgetting like hamburgers and hot dogs for also for the kiddos. But oh my goodness, I forget what it was, but it was some kind of Caribbean jerk, pork, I think it was. And it was out of this world delicious. I went back for like 2 helpings.
Yes, and typically with the street parties, they'll also have like a steel band. So you'll get some of like that steel band music, and then they'll have some local performers as well. So it's definitely, you get that Antiguan Caribbean feel.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's a nightly entertainment with our local performers.
Yes.
Always a good time. You get some of like African beats, because of but the Caribbean, we're 90% of African descent. So we have maintained a lot of that African culture with the music, the drums, and the dancing. So always a good time. And then you'll have some performers in costumes.
Yes.
For Carnival, we get colorful, festive. Carnival. Yes. Or Carnival, it's end of July, first week in August. So some nights they'll have a carnival night, which is always fun. They'll have like an Antigua night where you can purchase some local we have soap makers, we have pepper sauce makers. Yes. So definitely I always say if you're on property for the Caribbean night or the Antigua night, try and support the local vendors, because they make everything is like handmade locally. So it's always good to take home something that's actually made.
And it's a good souvenir.
Yeah, exactly.
And we also have the DJs and the karaoke too. So if live entertainment isn't necessarily your thing and you like to dance to the DJ's songs, that's for you.
Yeah,
or if you like to sing, karaoke.
Yes, and we'll have a band. We'll have a live band some evenings as well.
Yeah.
I'm always up for the live band.
Yes. And our gift shop. If the hot sauce or local souvenirs that we sell at the Antigua night aren't for you, we also offer a on-site gift shop that has everything from little trinkets to beach bags
to
to
flip-flops,
sunglasses, anything you can think of. We also have the any sort of medical needs that you need, like Tylenol or Benadryl or anything along those lines. That is available at the gift shop. Walking to Devil's Bridge.
Yeah, this is a daily activity. I think they normally start this walk at 7:30. You're pretty close to Devil's Bridge. I would say it's about a 10-minute walk from the veranda, maybe 15 minutes, a nice leisurely stroll. But Devil's Bridge is like one of our natural rock formations.
It's gorgeous.
And there's like a history behind it with the slaves and growing up, it was, they were escaping and they had the Indians that would jump over and they thinking they were going back to Africa as the slaves. So there's like a lot of history associated with Devil's Bridge. So hence the name Devil's Bridge, because when that wind whips up, it's a beautiful sight, makes for beautiful photos as well.
Yes, it's absolutely gorgeous. And I didn't know about the history of that. That's very interesting. So for history buffs, I highly recommend checking out Devil's Bridge. And even if you're not a history buff, Devil's Bridge is, like you said, just a beautiful photography.
Yeah.
And this brings us to some of the things that are not included, the tours and excursions, but we do have an on-site tours and excursions desk. So it is very, very easy to book your tours and excursions. This is the Pink Panther tour. It takes you to some of the most recommended spots on the island. So Betty's Hope, which is a sugar mill.
Betty's Hope, from Betty's Hope, they'll take you to English Harbor,
which is
you walk around Shirley Heights.
Shirley Heights is my absolute favorite spot.
They'll make a beach stop as well. They'll take you on the southern side of the island, where you will see all the greenery, the green side of the island, and you do have snacks and drink on board.
Yes, have no fear, there is alcohol.
Yes, have no fear. The rum punch is fabulous. But if you don't drink rum punch, that's also okay. But yes, it's a great tour, and it's one of the tours that you can book directly at guest services. This is an actual Elite Island Resorts operated excursion, and it's run by the lady. So girl power here.
Yes,
beautiful pink, hence the Pink Panther.
Yes.
And the other thing that you can also book directly from the resort, which is operated by us, is the Calypso Cat.
Yes,
which will either this one takes you over to Bird Island. There's some snorkeling, there's food, there's drink, there's music. You get a little bit of history about the mangroves. So definitely the Calypso Cat is a great recommendation as an activity for an additional cost.
Yeah, me and my husband actually just did the Calypso Cat on our last trip there, and something I found very interesting. We stopped at I forget what it's called. Maybe you can remind me. The spot where they actually filmed part of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, yes. And it's I forgot the name of it. It just slipped me right now. But it's also some history to that, because if you look through that little hole, it's like the shape of Africa as well.
Yes, it's really, really cool.
Yes. Hell's Gate. Thank you. Hell's Gate.
Our cameraman, Hell's Gate.
And it makes for a beautiful photo. And you just think of that history, and it has the shape of Africa.
Yeah,
so
it's very, very cool. But anyway, this brings us to our travel agent incentives, travel advisor incentives. We offer 20% commission, which is some of the highest in the industry.
Yes, it's the highest in the industry. Plus, you get $100 gift card mailed directly to you, and you earn free nights. So every 7 nights you book direct with us, there's a free night for you, or you can pass it along to your clients.
Yes, this is for direct bookings.
For direct bookings only.
And if you scan this QR code, it will bring you to the travel agent site where you can sign up if you were not already signed up for our email list.
Yep.
And you can start taking advantage of those incentives.
Exactly. Yeah.
And as far as tools to help you sell, this presentation, as well as information about the activities and, fact sheets about the resort and royalty-free images, all of the links are there below. That brings us to our question and answers portion of our video Facebook Live.
To start us off, we've got a question from Lorna Shaker, and she's asking if there are many steps to get to the beach.
Depends on the beach.
Yeah, if you're going to the Lovers Beach, they're about 20 steps going down to the beach. For the veranda, because it's hillside, if your clients have mobility issues, I would not recommend.
I would not recommend
it. Yeah.
But if you're wondering just strictly about steps, the Rasta Beach does not have any steps to get to.
No steps to Rasta Beach.
And water hammocks are available at Rasta Beach, but the anything like kayaks or Hobie Cats is not.
Yeah.
Kale Bloom is asking, is there any adult-only areas, pools, and/or beaches?
Yes. So we have the adult only pool, which is, like I said, kind of really tucked back in the property. So it's very secluded, very nice place for relaxation.
Veronica Vacation Club asked us, are there any lifeguards available on the beach and at the resort?
No lifeguards available, but our water sports crew, they're your lifeguard. So they always have an eye out. If you're taking one of the sailboats out or kayaking, they're always readily available to assist. Plus, there is a little chaser boat if they need to get on that boat to come out and get you. They have a watchful eye.
Yes. As far as the pools, it is swim at your own risk.
Yes.
And then we have a couple questions that are related to each other. Someone asked, do you count groups and how many people are in a group? And someone also asked, do you offer family trips?
Okay, a group consists of five or more rooms. So if you have 5 rooms, the 6th room is free. If you have 15 rooms, the 16th room is free. So yes, we do have a groups, and we do have our res agents that can assist you with a group booking as well.
Awesome. And then the fam rates.
Fam rates. Yeah, we do have travel agent rates. We have it up available on our
travel agent
page, or you can email me. It's jberman@eliteislandresorts.com.
Randy DeGier asks, do the catamarans come to the beach?
The Calypso catamaran does come to Rasta Beach, if that's what you're referring to.
Yeah, if you're doing the excursion over to Bird Island.
Yes. And like I said, that is a ton of fun. I highly recommend it. As far as the Hobie catamarans, which are kind of like the do-it-yourself catamarans, those are available whenever you want over at Lovers Beach.
And now the big question on many people's minds, pickleball.
No pickleball.
Not as of yet.
Not as of yet. No, just tennis.
Just tennis for now.
And a few people are asking, what's the closest airport and how far is it from the airport, and do you offer transfers?
Okay, the close VC Bird. We only have one airport. It's VC Bird International Airport. It's a 30-minute drive from the airport to the Verandah Resort and Spa. So pretty easy to get to. We do not include transfers if you book direct, but we can give you recommendations for a private transfer. But there are taxis readily available right outside of the arrivals terminal. They have a taxi stand.
Yes.
They're very organized, very professional,
yes,
very safe, and the rates, they'll tell you exactly what the rate is.
Yes, upon leaving. So no surprises once you get to the resort, which is very nice.
Yeah, so 30 minutes, so easy to get to.
Yes, and very, very reliable.
Yeah.
You don't.
April Nichols Wooten asked, do you need a converter for electrical outlets?
No.
No.
No. They are the standard 110 V outlets, I believe is the correct technical term.
Yeah.
Dawn Anderson asks, do the adults have exchange privileges with Pineapple as Pineapple does with Verandah?
Yes, they do. If you're staying at Pineapple and you wanted to go to the Verandah for dinner, yes. If you're staying at the Verandah and you want to maybe to go to the street party because they do a party as well, yes, that can be arranged, and they'll use the golf cart and take you over.
Yes.
So. Kara O'Neill and Corinne Ryan both asked about the cooking classes and the sip and paint, if they're included or if they're an extra cost. How much?
The cooking classes are included. The sip and paint, as of right now, is included.
Kimberly Gullick asked, is the Verandah Resort still shared to the Hammock Cove guests?
If Hammock Cove guests want to go to Verandah, that's fine.
Check out the beach, or because we've had some guests at Hammock Cove that they wanted to maybe go over to Pineapple because they like the beach because of the long stretch of beach, or just hang out. Yes, but not the other way around. No. Yes, and I know I've gotten asked this question as well. Let's say if you wanted to share one of our presentations directly with your clients, I have the consumer version of the presentation. So please email me if you wanted to share directly with your clients, because our travel agent piece shows the commission, and I know as travel agents, you're not putting out
that information to your clients. Yes,
so we can email you the consumer version.
Awesome. Okay, so I think from here, we'll probably announce our Facebook Live winner. So again, you must be present to win. You will get a 3-night stay for 2 to the Verandah Resort Spa. And we will find out momentarily who that winner is.
Nicole Scott.
Nicole Scott, you are the winner of our 3-night stay for 2 to the Verandah Resort and Spa. Please just
Nicole,
confirm
congratulations.
in the comments that you are here. And remember that we do have a tiny bit of a delay. So, all right. And she is here. So
Yay.
again, congratulations, Nicole. You can reach out to Jessica to claim your prize. Her email is on the scroller below. And thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you all.
And we hope that you enjoyed this series.
Yeah, thank you. We keep it short. We're all busy, but we just wanted to give you info, and just stay tuned for next month's activity resort.
We'll be doing pineapple next
Yay!
month. Yes.
It's one of my favorites. So
I love the pineapple resort. All right. Well, thank you guys.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Bye.